What's going on, guys? Griffin here, coming back with another video for you all. Today I'm going to be discussing how to go about purchasing a car with no debt whatsoever. If you're like most people in America today, I actually learned this from the Dave Ramsey show, surprisingly, right? That the average car payment in America today is around $400 or more per month. I actually heard one of his callers say they had like a $600 car payment on a $2,000 income, which is just insane. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea, and like Dave Ramsey said, who would even approve of that loan is just insane to begin with. But we're going to talk about how to avoid car loans altogether and start out with a beater and work our way up. Now, if you have the money available to you, then by all means go ahead and start out with something other than a beater. But for the most part, most of us are going to be starting with around a $1,000 car and figure out how to work our way up from the $1,000 car to however good of a car you wish to have. A general rule of thumb, though, is that you don't want a car that's more than about, I personally would say, about a fifth of your income. So for most people, the average income is around $30. So you definitely don't want a car more than about, at the max, around $8,000, give or take, somewhere around there. And I mean, a $5,000 to $10,000 car is a good, decent, reliable car. I mean, I've found $1,500 cars on the Facebook marketplace just today alone that had 130,000 miles. I'm looking for a little beater myself. I'm about to sell my new, I wouldn't call it a new car. It's a new car to me, but it's a 2014 Ford Focus. I'm actually going to come out plus a couple $100, but I'm going to end up buying a car for about $1,000. And like I said, I found one with only about 130,000 miles on it. Gets a good 20-30 miles per gallon, and the dude's only asking $1,000 for it. So I mean, you can't go wrong. But anyways, to the whole point, you're gonna start out with your $1,000 car. The good thing about a $1,000 car is it's a $1,000 car. It's not gonna really depreciate anymore. I mean, you could throw another 200,000 miles on it, and it has like 400,000 miles, then yeah, it's only worth about 500 to 700. But even then, it's only gonna depreciate so much. I mean, at the most, if it runs, it's worth $500 every day. As long as it passes inspection and runs, it gets you from point A to point B, $500, $750 is the minimum the car's going to be worth. So let's say it does depreciate some, $750, let's say. So your $1,000 car is worth $750. Well, after you have all your debts paid off, you work through the baby steps. If you didn't see my previous video on how to work through the baby steps via Dave Ramsey's plan, I'll link that video up here as well as the end of the video. But once you work through the baby steps where you have your emergency fund fully loaded, 6 months or so at least worth of expenses saved up, you have no debt to your name whatsoever, you can create a actual savings account and just label it car fund or something. And like, let's say after having no debt and whatnot, you want to throw $100 a month to start out in your car fund. So there you go, $100 a month, $100 a month. After a year, you're going to have $1,200 saved up. This is more of like a yearly thing, at least from my aspect. Obviously, it all depends on your income, but let's just keep it simple for now. Your first year, you're going to save up $1,200. So you have your $750 car, $1,200. Well, you can then go car shopping for cars that people are listing for like $2,500. Because when you add your $1,200 plus your $750, you got about $2,000. So you can probably get a $2,500, maybe even $3,000 if you're a really good negotiator and you can tell that they've already knocked their price down a lot. Chances are you'll definitely be able to get them to come down on their price quite a bit, but you can for sure get around a $2,500 car for probably $2,000 every day of the week. So then you see you have a car that's worth about $2,000 to $2,500. Let's say it depreciates to $1,700 over the next year that you save. Now let's say you're going places, you're getting a new job maybe, or you find a way to make some more money. Obviously, if you don't get a raise every year of some sorts, then chances are you probably need another job or you're just a loser. Either way, your income should increase slightly at the minimum every year. So let's say you beef it up to $200 a month for your car fund. This is if you wish. 200 times 12 is what? $2,400, something like that. So now you have your car that's worth about $1,700. You got $2,400 in the car fund. So what I say, 1,600, 17, let's just say 16. Now you got $4,000. So now with $4,000, you can go shop for cars that are probably listed for about $5,000. And as you can tell, like as you start saving up more money, you can afford to go higher in price. Like once you get above 5,000, people start to get kind of crazy with their prices. They'll list a car for 8,000 that's really worth only about 5 or 6. You all probably know how that works by now if you've dealt with Craigslist or anything, but. So now you got about $4,000. You can go shopping for a $5,000 or $6,000 car. Talk them down. 6 is probably pushing it. 5,000 for sure. So then you got a car that's worth about $4,500 for $4,000. So let's say it depreciates to $3,000. Let's say $3,500, and you have your $2,400 again. Let's say you just keep it at $200 a month. $200 a month towards your car fund every month. After another year, $2,400, your car depreciates to what we say, 35, 36, let's say 3,600, depreciated about $400 or $500 over the year because of mileage and wear and tear and whatnot. So now you're at about $6,000, right? $6,000. So now you can go shopping for cars that are worth about $8,000, somewhere in there. Talk them down to 6. And once you start getting there, $6,000 to $8,000, you're getting a pretty good car. I mean, you're not getting like a really awesome 2018 brand new truck or anything like that. But that's not the point of this. That's for people who a car is like buying something from Dollar Tree to them. I mean, a car is a very small purchase to those people. Those are the only people that should be buying those brand new cars. And even then, it's still not smart because you're losing money those first 2 to 4 years on it. But that's besides the point. That's a whole nother topic for a different video. But point being, as you can see, I mean, it's a slow process it takes. And I mean, obviously, the more money that you have coming in, the more you can beef up that car fund. And it just depends. Some people just don't care. I'm to the point where I don't care what I drive. Like, I'm not looking to impress anybody. Now, when I went and got my car, I had the wrong mindset. I was wanting to show off. I was wanting to have a real nice whip, pulling up to a stoplight and having people be like, oh, he must be doing good for his age, blah, blah, blah. But now, to be honest, I don't give a shit what people think, as long as it gets me from work to home, home to work, home to the grocery store, home to relatives' house, dinners, whatnot. I don't care what it looks like, as long as it gets me good gas mileage. It's a dependable car. I don't got to worry about it not starting every other day. It heats up quick because, let's face it, it's about 5 degrees right now here in Missouri. It's stupid cold, and it has good blowing AC in the summer because it gets stupid humid here in Missouri as well in the summer. We get the best of both worlds, unfortunately. As long as it does that, I don't give a damn what it looks like, as long as it just does it. That's just the mindset that I've developed now after getting in just a horrible situation with a car. And that's what it takes for a lot of people to just take the step of getting out of debt in general. You just have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. At the end of the day, I kind of got off on a rant there about my own personal experience, but it just depends on you at the end of the day. If you want a really nice car, then by all means, budget in money for a car fund and save up and pay for cash. There is no reason to go in debt over a car. You should definitely never lease a car. That is just ridiculous and stupid. But, yeah, anyways, hope you guys did like the video. Hopefully it did give you a little bit of an idea on how you can move up in car. Hopefully it made sense. It seems pretty logical to me. It's kind of like a little investment account, so to speak, just with cars. You step up in cars, you save more money. It's pretty much just common sense, what you were taught as a kid. Save up, you can buy nicer things the more you save, essentially. But, yeah, hopefully you did like the video. If you did, definitely make sure to smack the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel and you're wanting more advice on money and how to start businesses via online, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button below and check out the other videos. I'm pushing 80, 90 videos now, from topics of how to make money on Amazon, eBay, and now starting this whole financial journey. I'm just trying to create a channel where you become financially independent, don't have to rely on a job, don't have to rely on the government that is well known for taking care of people. I mean, I'm just wanting to help you guys become financial independent and show you how I'm doing so at just 20, 21 years old. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, or I'll put it right here to make it even easier. And if you didn't see that previous video about Dave Ramsey's baby steps and how I'm implementing them in my life, definitely make sure to check that video out. It'll be right there. But until next time, guys, go make some money, go be prosperous in 2018. I'll see you guys in the next video.